Good morning. We're going to go through some things with periodic table today. So to get you set up, this is a review of the periodic table. Hopefully you've seen this before. Periodic table of elements is organized into basically an organizational system. So it's a way to organize all the elements. So Dmitri Mendeleev, he created the first acceptable form of the periodic table. He grouped them by atomic mass, which is similar to what we do today, and was able to identify that certain families have similar chemical properties. So he's considered the father of the periodic table, and it's changed since then, but his basic concept still remains. So one thing you should know is that elements are organized into periods, or the horizontal rows going across. Elements are also grouped into families, which is the columns, or groups. So it could be families or groups depending on how they state it. So these elements will have similar properties to each other. So just to review, when you're looking at the periodic table and you see an element like this hydrogen on the right here, they're organized according to their atomic number, which is the 1 in the upper right hand corner. And the atomic number you need to know is the number of protons that an element has. It will never change. So hydrogen will always be 1. The atomic mass will change, that you will see. So the atomic number is unique, and no two elements will have the same atomic number. But they can change in atomic mass in isotope form, which we will look at later. So atomic mass is the weight of the atom, and you get that by adding the number of protons with the number of neutrons. That is found at the bottom of the square, typically, or underneath the elemental symbol. The elemental symbol in this particular case is the C for carbon, and then the Cu for copper. So if it's a single letter, it's capitalized. If it is 2 or more letters, usually max of 3. The first one is capitalized and the rest are lowercase. And then you have the elemental names, so carbon and copper. Alright, so based on that, we're going to go into the adopt a element assignment, which is what you're going to do for today. So you need to choose an element off the periodic table. I would recommend choosing one that is easy enough to find all the information that you need. So you're going to create or complete the information sheet, as you see here is 60% of your grade. And then you're going to do an advertisement for it. So if you scroll down here, here is your fact sheet that you have to fill out. So you need to look at the atomic number, mass, boiling point, melting point. Cost is going to be something that you can make up if you wish to. If you find that you can't find all this information, it is okay to leave a fact or two out. Sometimes the origin of the name and who it's discovered by is a little iffy, so interesting information is definitely helpful for doing your advertisement, so I highly recommend doing as many of those as you can find. Let's see here. You can submit this fact sheet by just creating a Word document and or a Google Doc and just listing the information out, or you can go into Schoology and hit create and type it in there. So creating the advertisement for your element, here's the example. You need to make sure that you include everything that you would see on the periodic table, just like it is in this particular case. And then there's a little slogan there to make it fun. Add some color, that would be fantastic. You can submit this by taking a picture of it and submitting it into Schoology. If you have any questions with this, please feel free to email. Otherwise, this will be what you are working on today, and tomorrow we will start the periodic table project, where you create your own periodic table. So, thank you much, and have a fantastic day.